This video shows how to replace the latch lever on a Lear J1772 connector. It has the shape that you can see here. It's sort of most easily identifiable by a logo that's on the top here that's got an L and a circle. And if that's not clear enough, maybe you can see it here in this drawing. That's the little logo on top. The only other really identifiable marks are there are two T10 Torx bits on the bottom. And in order to change this out, the first step is to take out these T10 Torx at the bottom to remove this bottom shell. I've removed those bottom two screws. We're going to get in between the two clamshells and we're going to separate those out. Using a knife blade, you can pull this apart. A little bit tight, but that comes off. Once that's off, you can probably see two number 1 Phillips screws here and here. And then on the other side, there's two on the other side. And I'm going to remove those next. With those 4 screws removed, 2 on this side, 2 on the underside, I can now take the top of the clamshell out, which gives me access to the lever. This is the lever here. You can see this oval shaped button. When you push it down, it makes the lever move up, back and forth. Sometimes these break and I sell replacements on eBay. In the replacement kit, I provide this little cradle, which allows you to support the connector while you're driving the pin out. So that goes down. This is the pin we're going to try to drive out. I'm going to use a nail set and a hammer. I'm going to drive that pin out. I've driven that pin out and you can see the pin there. Now I can remove this lever. I have to take it out of the fixture first. I can remove the lever and you can see the spring, and then there's a little fabric washer, maybe rubber washer, and the spring. You have to take those off. Those will have to be reused. And after installing the spring and the little gasket on this lever, you can put this in here. You can see a little bit, hopefully down, there's a hole in this area that the spring sits in. This is the switch that closes when the lever's pressed. So you can put that lever in there and you can get to the point we can hopefully get this pin started into that hole. You need to keep some pressure on this, compress the spring, and then drive the pin back in. A little bit of hammer tap. Don't get too aggressive on it. You don't want to break the far side. And that pin is back in. At that point, you can start to reassemble the clamshell. You can put that on. I'll put the 4 screws back in. With those 4 number 1 Phillips installed back in, I'm ready to put the bottom half of the clamshell together in here, and then screw in the 2 T10 screws on the bottom. With the 2 T10 Torx bits driven back into the bottom, the assembly is complete, and the new replacement latch lever is there, and when you push down on it, it makes the latch open and close, and you can hear the switch opening and closing as well.